Hello everyone. Today, I am going to tell you a heartwarming story about a proud rabbit and a colony of tiny ants, and how they proved that even the smallest creatures can achieve great things through unity and hard work. The rabbit and the ants, strength and unity in a vast meadow, where tall grasses swayed in the breeze, lived a boastful rabbit. He was proud of his speed and strength, often teasing the smaller creatures. "Look at me," he would say. "I can run faster than the wind and dig burrows deeper than any of you tiny things." Near his burrow lived a colony of ants. They were always busy, working together to carry crumbs much larger than themselves back to their nest. The rabbit would often stop to watch them, shaking his head. "Why do you work so hard, little ones? You are so small. What difference can your efforts possibly make?" The queen ant, wise and patient, would simply say, "Dear rabbit, a single ant may be small, but many ants working together can move mountains." The rabbit would just laugh and hop away. One day, a huge wildfire broke out in the meadow. The flames spread quickly, driven by a strong wind, threatening to engulf everything in its path. The rabbit, for all his speed, was terrified. He ran as fast as he could, but the fire was catching up. He saw the ants still busy, but now they were working to clear a path, moving twigs and dry leaves away from their nest. "Flee, little ones," the rabbit cried. "The fire will consume you. Your small efforts are useless against such a giant." But the ants did not stop. They worked faster, shoulder to shoulder, each carrying a piece of debris, creating a fire break around their colony. They knew that alone, they were powerless, but together, they had a chance. The rabbit continued to run, but soon he found his path blocked by a fallen tree. The fire was closing in, and he was trapped. He cried out for help, but no one was near. Just as he thought all hope was lost, he saw the ants. They had successfully cleared a path around their nest, and now, seeing the rabbit in distress, they began to work on the fallen tree, trying to move the smaller branches away to clear a small opening. "It's too big," the rabbit wailed. "You can't move it." But the ants ignored him. Hundreds, then thousands of them swarmed over the branches, biting and pulling, slowly but surely creating a tiny gap. It wasn't much, but it was enough. The rabbit, grateful beyond words, squeezed through the small opening just as the flames reached the other side of the tree. Safe, but humbled, the rabbit watched the fire recede. He looked at the tiny ants, who were now returning to their nest, their home safe thanks to their collective effort. He realized the truth of the queen ant's words. From that day on, the rabbit was no longer boastful. He understood that true strength came not from individual speed or size, but from unity, cooperation, and the power of working together. The moral of the story: this fable teaches us a profound lesson. Even if you are small, unity and hard work can create immense strength and achieve great things. The proud rabbit, despite his individual abilities, was almost defeated by a disaster he couldn't face alone. The tiny ants, through their collective effort and unwavering determination, not only saved themselves but also helped save the rabbit. The story reminds us that when we work together, respect each other's contributions, and combine our efforts, there is no challenge too great to overcome. Let this story inspire you to embrace teamwork and value every member of a group, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Your individual talents are valuable, but when combined with the efforts of others, you can accomplish miracles. Remember, together, we are stronger. Thank you for watching the story. See you in the next video.